Hello and good morning to y'all. Welcome back to Long Dark with yours truly, Jill Flegolas. We just had an Aurora end because it's morning, and guess what? It is time to make our move. We've got the rabbit skin hat, deerskin boots, deerskin pants, and wolfskin coat, and I think we're ready to hit the road for the Hush River Valley. That's right. Let's grab a quick bit of venison for breakfast. We're gonna bring along all the cured meat to eat. And hopefully today we will make it to Mystery Lake camp office, and hopefully there's a bedroll there. That'd be kind of nice. I'm going to bring along these guys, a couple extra cured guts, and how many cured guts do I have here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's plenty. We'll take on this fresh pelt. It's not smelly, and 1 cured deer hide. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, hold on one sec. Actually, let's scratch that plan. Let's make the rabbit skin mitts first. Because I think we have all the pelts to make it, am I right? What do we need? Fishing? 8 hours? Fire sewing kit. Alright, let's do it. So, I know this is stalling again, but yeah. I think it's going to be a worthwhile upgrade. Because the current mitts we have are pretty cruddy. Alright. We have rabbit skin mitts. And 1 extra cured rabbit pelt. Do I have a cured deer hide on me? I'll keep 1 cured deer hide on me, a few cured guts, and we'll bring along 3 extra arrow shafts in case we have to make arrows repair some damaged arrows, because a couple of our arrows are in pretty rough shape. We'll also bring along... what do we not need to bring along? We'll bring along... I don't think we'll bring along a tip up, will we? Do we need a hacksaw? I don't really think so, because... I mean, the tip ups could be handy if we wanted to go fishing, but I don't think we're going to do any fishing, are we? Because if we get a couple going, we can really get some fish cranking, but... yeah, that's not heavy. I'll take 1 tip up, I guess. What else can we bring along? We have a long can opener. It's good for opening cans. Hatchet. Pry bar if we need comes across some lockers. Lots of torches. Plenty of lamp oil. A lantern with plenty of fuel. A travois. Cured gut and a deer hide to fix it if we need to, or to fix whatever, anything breaks down, we can fix it. A few medical supplies. I'm going to swap bows here, actually, because this bow's a bit worn out. So we're going to take that bow, because it's in better shape. We can use the old bow around here. I don't want to lose the bow on the way. Stone, I really don't think we're going to need any stones. Quality tools we're not going to need, I don't think. We can find those on the way, I think. So, alright. I think we're looking good, except, hold on. Let's actually wear the, these guys here. The rabbit skin mitts. Look at that, 20 degrees warmth bonus. Lovely, lovely. Let's put these old crappy mitts away. And let's hit the road in a minute, I guess, right? Yeah. Should take 2 venison. I know that's going to be a little smelly, but it is what it is. How much cured meat do we want to take? Give me wolf meats. Now some of you are going to complain that this is a waste of salt, but...
Something's gotta go.
But I'm going to go cure this up, because... Let's see, is there any of this that's useful? That's ruined. But you know what? I've got tons of salt, and I can get tons more salt in this region really easy. So I'm not... Let's go cure up 6 kilos. I know this is going to rage some of you because I'm wasting salt, but you know what? Desolation Point has lots of salt, and so does Coastal Highway, so got tons of extra salt, so I don't need to worry, in my opinion. Let's bring lots of cured meat, like a full load of cured meat. How much over are we? Just a little bit. And now, we are ready to hit the road, and look at this. We're even warm. That's amazing. Those rabbitskin mitts, that wolfskin coat, and those deerskin pants are working wonders at keeping us toasty warm. It's also only minus 16 degrees, so it's foggy, but hey. I'm going to give the clothing some credit, okay? So, I don't know how far we're going to get today. I mean, at least today isn't the day. In the episode, I am planning to make it to,
Too heavy.
Oh, you're interrupting me well. I am planning to make it to, what's it called? Mystery Lake, camp office, and hopefully find a bedroll. We can hunt some ptarmigan there, and hopefully get an improvised down bedroll going pretty soon. Let's eat that smelly venison because it's smelly. I know, Captain Obvious strikes again in the long dark. The main reason I'm not bringing the hacksaw is because I'm not expecting to have to make any more tools, and I'm not going to Bleak Inlet or Blackrock on this trip to use the milling machine, so. And besides, there is a hacksaw in the Hush River Valley that always spawns there, so. Yeah. So, we needn't worry. The only thing I absolutely need a hacksaw for is if I end up making a trip to Timberwolf Mountain and open up the cargo containers, but right now I don't intend on doing this. Let me check if our audio's recording properly. Audio's recording great. Now I do have the long development installed, so there are some regions I can go to beyond the broken bridge, but... Oh hi, we got a wolf on the main road, eh? Don't mind me, Mr. Wolf. I'm just passing through. Oh, it's starting to snow. Oh hi. Ooh, you smell something, eh? Oh yeah. Alright, let's do this then. If there's no wolves down here, that would be not ideal. Must be a wolf eye. That's a campfire. Looks like I confused the wolf by dropping off an embankment. Let me just get a light here. I'm a little worried that the wolf might run up here and then do an instant attack. This is the thing that I don't like, is coming up to blind crests like this. I mean, the chance of actually seeing a wolf on the other side of these crests is not that high. But the thing is that you never really know.
I need to drop something.
For sure, if there is a wolf on the top of a blind crest like that, it's really no good way to tell. I know there's no wolves in this area of the map, so I don't need to worry, but yeah. Blind crests are not fun. Once we get out of here, we're gonna have to start thinking about, once we get to Mystery Lake, I'll have to start thinking about cougars, because there are cougars in Mystery Lake, and also Mountain Town. Whoa, don't break that up. But, I think we're honestly well equipped to avoid cougars. And we're only passing through the air fairly fast, so I'm not too worried about running into a cougar. Cougar territory is usually kind of out of the way, so it should be fine. Ah, the most pointless rope climb in the game, eh? Into the mine. Yeah, we'll definitely make the Quonset by the end of the day. That'll be easy, and we'll probably stay
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
somewhere in Coastal Highway. I'm not sure where. There might be a trailer. But we'll have some venison here. Where do you use this torch? Light it up, Will. There you go. Do I have any coal on me? No, I should probably grab a couple chunks while I'm here, just in case I need it, because, well, sticks, if I get enough sticks, I can get like, I don't know, like half a dozen pieces or so, because I know they're a little heavy, but this can be an absolute lifesaver in a blizzard. I'm not kidding you. Because if I can find a warm cave or just a spot out of the wind and throw one chunk of coal onto a fire, it will overcome even pretty much any blizzard. Yeah, let's either let's go drop them this torch because we need a new torch. Light it up, Will.
I wonder if I can drop any of
How
this
heavy
gear.
are we? 3 kilos over. That's not bad. That's a tiny encumbrance penalty. So we should probably grab the salt so it respawns. No, don't turn off that. I don't need salt now, but I'll just grab it so it respawns when I come through here again. And this is why I'm not too worried about using up salt here in this region, because yeah, it's pretty easy to find. And honestly, I wouldn't export salt huge distances out of this region either, because it's I can't use Tavois in the mines, so it's kind of annoying. So we'll just get rid of the salt, which is, we got tons of it here. 4.5 kilos. That's plenty of salt. Got a big bag of it at home anyway, the Hibernia, so I'm not worried about running out of salt anytime soon. We'd say I'm worth my salt? Ha ha ha. Oh, I know. I shouldn't be picking up all this coal. I promise, I'm not going to pick those 2 chunks up. Though, they are tempting. Coal's got an excellent weight to burn ratio. Because I'm just going to move this chunk just to help make some more spawn in that area. Love to find a magnifying glass. I don't have one yet. Then I could save on matches a little bit.
Too much stuff to carry.
Alright. Here's where avoiding wolves can become a little tricky because there's a lot of wolves in this region and they're a little hard to avoid. Let's take a look at our clothing. We have 36% protection, which is... Oh, crud. See? Alright. Fine, I'm gonna... You know what, I'm feeling kind of spicy today. Let's... What happened there? Wow. This is why I brought extra arrows. 2 shots. Well, I don't know what happened with that wolf there. That was a weird one. That wolf should not have been such a jerk and come after me. I'm just minding my own business there, Mr. Wolf. I'm not trying to cause trouble. I'm just, yeah. Sorry, buddy. This was entirely avoidable if you hadn't come after me, you know? I'm sorry, but I don't want to get into a struggle today. Ooh, it's windy. Is Saplings hiding in this area? I don't think so. I'm really surprised. Usually wolves don't just back down when they get shot. Oh, what? Do you still want to become another? Do you want me to do more target practice? I don't really want to shoot you, but all right, come on. This is what happens. What's my bow holding up? 36. Well, that's fine. Loses 2% per shot, so I get like 50 shots. I get like 30 more shots with it. Well, you can see why I brought the extra arrow shaft, right? Because will probably have to make more arrows at this rate. I mean, it's so different in Interloper once you get the bow. And you can... Before they have the bow, wolves are a real pain in the butt, but now they're just, well... They're annoying, but as long as they run straight, I can usually take them out with a good headshot. I mean, I usually wouldn't bother shooting the wolves, but these 2 fellows were literally right in front of me, and it was either you shoot them with a bow or use up a flare or a torch to try to get rid of them. And I was cornered. I shot these wolves in self-defense. I'm not trying to kill all the wolves on Great Bear. I just can't have wolves coming at me, if that makes sense. I mean, I've got improvised tools. And that would... So I could probably win a struggle and... I wouldn't die, because I'm at full condition here already, and starting full condition, I got 36% protection, so it's very unlikely Wolf could one-shot Will. Will, since that's what I'm playing as, right?
I might have to drop some gear.
Once again. I know wolves can definitely one-hit you in Interloper if you're even at full condition if you're don't have good clothing, but wolf will only do like 60%, 63% damage, so it would be surprising if that would be enough to push Will into the long dark. Just one wolf struggle. This good clothing, but it would probably damage the clothing quite a bit, so it's a situation that I would prefer to avoid, and Will agrees with me. Now, it would be nice to get up to the trailer near the expedition today, but I don't know if that's going to happen given the time. It's for evening. If I stay out of the wind, it's not too bad. What is it, like 0? It's not bad at all. Will's clothing is pretty windproof, and it's also pretty warm, so. Yeah. Hopefully we find some some more wool socks in like Mountain Town, and one more pair of thermal underwear. Honestly, when it comes to pants, I think the Dareskin pants plus cargo pants are a good combo because there's no point wearing 2 Dareskin pants because the combat pants they're equally warm. They seem to be about the same, so and they're just a lot heavier. So that's why I decided to go this way now. I know some of you would probably say, hey, you should be making 2 bearskin coats. And you folks do have a point there. 2 bearskin coats are really warm, and they would probably be enough to stay warm even in this wind, but then again, 2 bearskin coats requires killing 4 bears. There are not 4 bears in Desolation Point, so there. Only had 1 bear, so but there were lots of wolves, so wolfskin coat was pretty good. You can do a double wolfskin coat. They're really heavy. I wonder if it's like a mariner's pea coat or something that spawns in Interloper. Like, I know that the flight jacket doesn't spawn in Interloper. Oh dear. But I wonder if there's a good undercoat that I can wear. It's a little warmer than the
Can't feel my feet.
Mackinac. Although this isn't a bad setup, let's be honest. It's relatively warm. Here's where there's lots of wolves. Yes, I can. I know you're cold, Will. The problem when Will gets cold is that it's hard to use the bow. Now, it's usually better to travel this time of day than early in the morning. I have a weird habit of traveling early in the morning in the game and traveling only in daylight hours. Okay. Leaving early in the morning does have an advantage in that it means there's more daylight to travel, which is desirable in many ways. One disadvantage is that the early morning is the coldest time of the day. This is actually a warmer time of day than traveling like at dawn.
Freezing.
Yeah, what is it? -21. It's slowly getting colder, but it's not terrible. If we freeze, I don't care about freezing a little bit here because there's lots of shelter in this region. Did I update the map? No, I didn't. But anyway. We'll see how far we get. I mean, there's a fishing camp. And there's a log unloading area where there should be a trailer that I can just bed down in for the night. It's not a blizzard, but it is heavy snow and pretty windy. Yeah, well, I'm getting tired too in real life. It's pretty late for me. Once we find a place for the night in the game, I am probably going to go to sleep in real life. Wind is dying out. Is it? Well, if it clears up, I might be able to make it go a little farther this evening. If we lose like 10% condition, I am not worried in the slightest.
Dusk, so night can't be far behind.
That's okay. The wind's died out. I mean, I could open these cars. And maybe there's socks in the cars. Who knows? Really glad that there's not a ton of been a lot of wolves around here lately. Next right is our turnoff to get to the ravine and then Mystery Lake. But we're not going to do Mystery Lake today because it's way too late. I know there's a couple of trailers on the way up. There's one at the train unloading area, which we could use. You could also follow Bear Creek. That's the other option. Cut across country. I'm not sure. Should we cut across country or should we follow the road? I don't know. There's a little cabin up the way too, which we could get to. And it might be a little. Oh, is that a wolf? That's a rock. That looked really suspiciously like a wolf. Holy smokes! The wolf rock, eh? Highly dangerous. And definitely scary. Have a quick bite of that venison to reduce attention, because once it's inside Will's stomach, then the wolves can't smell it anymore. We'll follow the road. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty darn dark, which is not ideal because I'm finding it a little tough to see here. Fortunately, I know the way here, so I wouldn't want to do this if I were in a new region. Though going to a region you don't know well in Interloper is not usually recommended. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because if things go south and I'm in a region you don't know, your chances of survival are not all that great, let's be honest. Will be. I know there's a hidden cabin up that way, but I don't. This is the secret cabin, Coastal Highway. I call it that. I don't know if that's the actual name, but it doesn't have a real name, but I call it the secret cabin, and I don't know if it spawns. And Interloper. Alright, should we just take the high road? Because I know if we take the low road, there's a cabin, there's a trailer there we can sleep in, but I kind of want to make a little bit more progress tonight. And get up to the train unloading area if possible. Now, I don't know where all the wolf spawns are in this region. I know that there's... I know they can spawn on the road, but... I don't know every one of them. Okay, this is starting to get really dark and very snowy, so I'm starting to wonder whether I should just pull off here. Yeah, I think it's best to pull off in this trailer up here. This traveling at night business seems like it could be a bad idea. I mean, we're getting pretty cold as well. Hypothermia risk of 52, so yeah, it's probably best to just pack it in here for the night. We made lots of progress anyway. So yeah, we're just gonna go sleep the night off here and get our condition back and for the next push to Mystery Lake.
Too heavy.
Let's see. I haven't been here before, have I? No. Not on this playthrough. Oof, somebody didn't do so hot. No wonder, he had nothing on him. He's not super useful, let's be honest, but okay, whatever. I'll take him. Lots of beds, those are really useful. Old bedroll, which is good for cloth, but I don't really need cloth right now. I'm not going to take the bunk with the fellow who died, so I'm going to take the top bunk, way over here. First, make sure to eat some cured meat, and most importantly, have lots of water. Otherwise, I'll lose condition overnight. And so if we can get a good bunch of sleep, like 10 hours would be ideal. So honestly, let's just first harvest these arrows quickly. Get a little more tired, and then get about as many hours of sleep as possible, because that should give us most of the condition back, I would think, right? I'm just gonna harvest these torches really quick. These burned out torches aren't super useful for much else, right? Top off the water just a little. And let's go to sleep. We're recording audio. Yes, we are good. Alright, good morning, folks, and welcome back to Long Dark with Joe Fligolas. I'm picking up right where we left off, and it is cold. It is 40 below zero this morning. And we're not going to stay warm very long, so we're just going to... But we also don't have to go very far. We're just going to go to another trailer, hop in there, and warm up a little. Oh, look at that. 3 down arrows. This is Coastal Highway on, like, day 30. Is it going to be, like, what is it? It's going to be, if we go to the Hush River Valley, is it going to be, like, minus 60 or something in the morning? I don't know. What's the coldest it can actually get in the long dark? Not sure, but minus 40 degrees Celsius is definitely colder than I've ever been outside in. Yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't even stay warm with any clothing that I personally own in that kind of temperature. I think the coldest I've ever been out in is probably about
Can't feel
minus
my hands.
25 or something like that, which is cold, but this is the kind of thing you get out west in like the Alberta or something in the winter. It can get this cold, but where I live it doesn't really ever get this cold.
Never felt so cold in my life.
That's okay. We're gonna hop into a trailer and warm up for a second. Losing a tiny bit of condition is of no consequence. We do want to keep making progress. Trailer is right up the way here. Now, I know there's a rifle that can spawn in this area in Stalker and lower, but there's not going to be any rifles here, obviously, because we're an interloper, but yeah. Let's hop in. Wow, look at that. We probably lost about 3% condition just to freezing for this 2 minutes.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Book, we can pick up the burn. We do need another stowing kit, because I'm having newsprint I'll take for some tinder. I'd like to fix up those wool socks at some point. Anything in here? Empty. Anything in here? We can go take a quick nap though, and then that'll warm us up quickly. And then we're gonna go and make our way through the ravine. Alright, just feel a little warmer. Will is warmed up. Let's go. Hunting rifle. Well, we're not going to find a hunting rifle in this game mode, so I don't know why the Long Dark is giving us tips about hunting rifles in Interloper. Is there any way out of the wind here? Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Beautiful sunny day. What's the temperature gone up to? Minus 35, which, well, at least I'm out of the wind, so it's not too bad, but...
Something's gotta go.
What, you need to use the washroom, buddy? Oh, let's... I guess we can eat some cured meat and lose some weight that way. Drink some water. There we go. That lost about half a kilo. There's lots of birch bark in the ravine. We're going to stop there and grab some because it can be handy for making birch bark tea, which is very useful if we lose condition. One thing I'd like to get is a magnifying lens, which could be handy in a day like today because I could light a fire with it, but I don't have one, so I don't have a magnifying lens, so that's not an option. Alright, off we go. I haven't been in this region in this playthrough. There's no wolves in the ravine, which is convenient for me. There's just the trestle that's a bit rickety.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
You're not that much over, Will, are you? I mean, this makes sure my mouse doesn't do anything goofy on the trestle. If I fall off the trestle because of the mouse being goofy, that's Gonna annoy the heck out of me, you know? Goodness, here we go.
My fingers feel numb.
I think it's an automatic death if you fall off the trestle. This used to be done, there used to be I think there was a kill box underneath the trestle. See if you try to mountain goat down. I think this area down here will kill you instantly.
Goddamn freezing.
Even if the fall itself weren't fatal. The reason why they did this, I think, was because before they added Bleak Inlet, no, there's a rope climb down there. Before they had Bleak Inlet, anyway, you could get trapped down there. But nowadays, worst case scenario, you can just go through Bleak Inlet and mountain goat your way through and go into a Forlorn Muskeg. But yeah, just something to be aware of. Don't mountain goat down into the ravine. It's likely to end badly. Fiend chunks of coal lying around. No one. Now we will want to watch out for a cougar in Mystery Lake, but I'm not too worried because I think I can avoid this cougar quite easily now. The territory is well out of anywhere I'm planning to go. I think we're going to stop at Carter and we'll warm up a little before we make our move. Should brought a thermos, eh? I completely forgot. I got 2 thermoses. I know where there's another thermos, actually. So it's okay. Alright, westbound and down. 2 feet of walking. Oh dear. What does it feel like? Minus 19, yeah. Well, it is warming up, which is good. Oof. Walking into a strong wind. That is not fun. I can't. No way to avoid this one. It's going straight in our face, of course. The annoying thing is, I don't think the wind slows wolves down at all, which is not great if I'm trying to escape one, but fortunately that's not an issue at this very minute. I'm not going to put the rope there because I don't really want to go to Bleak Inlet right now. Whoa. That's a floating doe. That's new. Never seen a doe levitate before, but... oh well. Okay, please get on the box car. Thank you very much. And then cross. Thank you. Got some rose hips. Some people actually swear by living in Carter because you get all this birch bark tea in this area, which is... I mean, there's some truth to that, is that the ravine does have a lot of birch bark here, which is rather convenient for healing condition. It does give a few calories too, not many, but a few. Sticks, I'm not interested in sticks right now. I'll take one though. Sticks and coal are the two of the most important things I have, because I've got 11, 12 coal, so I got plenty of coal to start a fire if I need to. One stick plus coal will be good for warming up. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this stuff because there's tons of birch bark here. I do. I'm not gonna go shoot you because I don't want to carry around tons of venison. I got cured meat to carry around. I feed myself on the way, so I don't need to carry venison. Oof, windy as heck to try. Not fun to walk into all this, eh? Oh, I don't think there's anything back there of any interest. Ugh. So I'm gonna run for a sec because this wind is really annoying the heck out of me. Will is so unaerodynamic. It's like he's wearing a cape or something. We could go look into Carter and see if we find any sewing kit, but I think we'll look through Mountain Town. We'll find one there, I think. I'd expect. Maybe a little frugal while we're carrying because we do need to go up a couple ropes. I don't know if we'll do that today because I can't guarantee I'll have the energy to make up another rope.
Too heavy.
So we have a fair bit of energy though. Look at it. Hopefully we're running like crazy, of course. That's going to knock it away. I know there's a wolf here that can be a little scary. I also think there's a wolf that can spawn in that area too. So, yeah. Hop in here. Let's see what we can find. Socks would be good. We're warming up.
Stuff will come in handy.
I guess we'll take a bit of fast film, sure. Camera's at Sundered Pass. I'm not sure if it went. We'll go there someday. I don't know when. I think we'll do the tails, but the tails are going to be a bit scary to do. You don't get much from them. For a while, you couldn't do the tails in Interloper at all, but now you can. Alright, anything in here? We just sleep for an hour? Warm up a little? At the very least, I hope we make camp office today because that would be lovely.
I need to drop something.
No, 3 down arrows again. Well, oh dear. I think there can be a magnifying lens up at the top of the forestry lookout, so I'm Might go run up there. There could also be a bedroll there. Let's see what we got here. Anything interesting? Probably not. I'm not 100% sure if we'll make it to Mountain Town today or not. My intuition is probably not, given that it's already around noon. We'll probably just end up stopping at camp office or something. I can't say I love walking into the wind again. There is a cougar territory up here, but I'm not too worried about that. There's some trailers we could go to, but I'm not really planning to do that now.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, we're going to be too heavy to make it to Mountain Town anyway, no matter what we try to do. So, yeah. I think we're just going to go to the lookout and then stop at camp office. Got some more cured meat. Man, one gets hungry fast. Are you kidding me? We have to walk into the wind the whole way to camp office? I mean, we had the wind against us from the trailer and coastal highway through pretty much all the ravine, and now Mystery Lake too, eh? Cold westerly. This is just annoying more than anything else.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Uh-oh. Blizzard. Weirdly enough, walking in a blizzard doesn't slow you down as much as walking into it.
Wait. I'm so cold. Warming up again.
Oh, great. Wolf in a blizzard. Alright, we get a little light towards you. We're gonna run this way. Attempt to run this. Alright, watch this. What are you doing out in this crappy weather, Wolf? We'll swap to the forestry lookout, I think. Just stay there until the weather gets better, because I don't intend to travel this dang blizzard. Head a bit farther. Wolf is way behind us. Don't worry about it. We'll start walking. We'll just go up to the forestry lookout and get a fire started and make some tea there. There might be a magnifying lens there, I don't know. We'll take a look and find out. It's a derailment. Like a corner boxcars. Maybe they're running this boxcar really quick. Oh. You again. I know the way to go here, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We're just gonna do a little. This is the way up, partly. This is terribly hard on clothing to do this. Let me get up, Will. Oh, not that way. Not there. There's a shortcut up. It is at the top of this hill, I know for a fact. Ugh. Or not. Okay then. I don't know where I'm at. So I think we gotta go back to the railway. Back to the railway tracks then. Okay, we're fine. A little animal wolf, that would be faster. Okay. Get back on the railroad tracks. Tracks are this way if I this way out. Where does there start firing? I don't know what happened there. Uh-oh. No, I walk in the wrong direction. I don't know where the heck I'm at now. It's not good. I got playing conditions, so it's not. Yeah, this is really ripping up that rabbit's hat in a hurry. I don't like that a bit. Where are we at now, folks? Question. Okay, no, this is... Let's just start firing the stove, which is this. We got a cabin and deadfall, I can't remember what this is. Alright. Miss camp office. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's go start a torch and start a fire, and we'll just hang out here for a bit. Fire. These birds park and use tinder plugs. Throw some coal on it, we'll be nice and toasty.
Come on.
Of course you can't start a fire whenever you're frozen. These percentages seem to be a bit higher than they are in reality. I think with a 75 official % chance of starting a fire, it's more like a 50-50. Really?
Are you serious?
Got plenty of tinder plugs. Of course. Or is there a stat when the character is frozen, the risk chance of starting a fire is dropped by half? I guess it's harder to
Come on.
get a fire started when you're shivering that much, eh? Thank goodness. The coal on that fire, it should just get us nice and toasty. Chill out here, and we'll get a pot going. Who needs that can? Just much more tea. Don't make this water. Bad idea. Alright. That was good. Alright, let's go. Do some more. Let's go make up some more prepared birch bark. Wait. Need to make some more tinder plugs. Maybe blizzard doesn't last all night because I don't want to burn off all my coal. Just hanging out here waiting for the storm to pass. Let's go make some. Yep, mission's slowly coming back. Nicely done. Can't map. No visibility in a blizzard, eh? Should make some more. Drink some more water. Let's just do here. I'll see if I can make some water. Stock up water here, I guess. Well, blizzard's over. Alright, let's take a torch. Okay, and let's go to the forestry lookout now. I know how to get there, I think, now.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We could go to the straight to trappers, but I would like to look for magnifying lens because I'll get one of these. These could be useful for antibiotics. Okay, there's a little brook or an unnamed pond, and this is the way up. Did I bring my skillet? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Good. I think that's the unnamed pond over there, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is a little closer to camp office then. I guess we'll go there first, and then we'll go run up to the forestry lookout and hang out there for a minute. Oh, look, we're staying warm. Oh, 16. How did our clothing fare? 86. Not too bad. Alright, let's just go to the camp office. Maybe there's bedrolling. Oh, hi. I have a torch, buddy. I'm not really as worried about you as you seem to think I am. If you get too close, I will set you on fire. You know that, right? Oh, it's a rabbit, you know? Hey, I hear rabbits are good eating. Check that out. Looks like he's distracted by the rabbit. Oh, it's a sunny day. Yeah, we're gonna go up there. That's where I was trying to get to, but I went up here instead by accident, which wasn't great. But oh well. It's part of the adventure sometimes. We'll just quickly search through the camp office, and I'm just gonna go up to that lookout because I think there's a magnifying lens can spawn up there. Not always, but it can. So I'd really like to have one to start fires. We're using matches.
Too much stuff to carry.
Sewing kit would be nice too. Camp office, what do we got? Could be one in here. I'll take one extra bandage, sure. Badass film. I don't need more salt right now. I don't really carry a ton of salt on me. Extra skillet.
Hope nobody needs this
Good to
anymore.
know there's one here. I see something. Windmill flower. Let's put that up there so it's easier to find. Whetstone. That's useful. This is a popular base, honestly. Which there's a good reason for it. It's very central, both in the map and in the whole world. Coffee. Ooh. That can be gold when you're climbing up ropes. Best coffee ever. Big moose kicks. No, there's a lot of decor here that I could take, but I'm not. But I'm traveling, so I don't really want to go bring huge amounts of junk here. Oh, cougar warning flyer. You may hear a cougar before you see it. Watch for fresh kills. Cougar may be near. Leave territory to reduce risk of attack. Good tips. I know that up here is a possible spawn for bedroll, but I don't see one in this time.
I think I can use this.
Sure, I guess we'll take it. I mean, might have to drop it off. See how heavy we're like, yeah, 3.5 kilos over. That's not ideal. Go left behind. So we didn't get the bedroll here. That's a bit of a shame. This is how we contact the trader. Page from an old newsletter. Tells you how to use the radio. Y'all can read it. If you want, you can go back, pause the video, read it if you want. I'm not going to go waste the torch while to read that for you aloud.
Something's gotta go.
Alright, there is the place where you want to go, and that's a place that might have a magnifying lens. Or it used to back in the day. I know they've moved the loot around in Interloper, so it may not have one anymore, but we'll find out. Actually, present day to travel, honestly. Now it is, after that blizzard is blown away. I think I climbed that hill there instead of this one. You know, today actually this wouldn't be a bad idea to try to make for, what's it called, trappers tonight. Because it's actually pretty warm. This temperature. Minus 17, that's decent. It's not windy. What more could I ask for? I think we're gonna get rid of this torch here. Leave it as a Breadcrumbs. This is the way up by these 2 trees. I'm a little tired, but that's okay. We can make up this hill. Stop the lookout, check it out, and then if it stays like a clear evening, we should be able to make it to Trappers tonight. Look at 1 extra. That's 20. Oh, torch. Maybe that's warm. But still, okay, this is not bad though. I think I went up that to the right instead of to the left, and I ended up going in a circle. That was kind of annoying. Alright, up we go. The forestry lookout. Hard to know if I was going the right direction or not, because the visibility was so terrible in that storm. Any wolves? No. Okay, this is the right spot in general, but I think I have a little... Let's see if we can go up a little. Okay, we could get a sprain here. Just saying. He's probably gonna have some sort of sprain trying to do this thing, but... Ooh, a plane crash. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one before. Let me get at that one. Interesting. I don't go down to it, I guess, from the top. Interesting. Dude, I played this game for, what is it, 6 years now, almost? No, 6 years, and... Found a new thing in Mystery Lake. I think that was actually added in Tales from the Far Territory. Okay, here's the thing. I actually... Mystery Lake was the first map I played. It was in Voyager years ago, but... I do like it. It's, But I honestly haven't really spent a lot of time here in ages and ages. Hi, Ptarmigan. Yeah, I think we're going to try to get to the Trappers tonight because it's good weather to do this. This is definitely a cool spot. Like, I'm not going to lie, the forestry lookout, you get the bridges leading up to it, and then it's a lookout with honestly a pretty nice view of all of Mystery Lake. If you have a clear night like tonight, it's pretty nice. I'll take a few screenshots here. This is a nice spot, honestly. It's the abandoned lookout in that direction. This lookout used to be way over there on that spot over there back in early access. Wow. Very cool. You can see on a clear light night like tonight, it's kind of nice to be up here. You can actually see most of the region. Like, there's Carter, there's the train loading area, down there's the derailment, there's camp office over there, there's Mystery Lake itself, there's the end of the map. There's the cabin I was in, actually. So the cougars up in that area. There's a cabin somewhere in that little hollow there. So yeah. Anyway.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
No, we can't. Sewing kit. That's good.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, no, I don't take no more bandages. Sewing primer. Okay. Couple tools. I guess I'll move them down from here because it's not the most useful spot to have them. Stale? Sure, let's eat the crunchy stuff. Another skillet. Well, plenty of skillets on this this map. Dog
Wonder
food.
if this is any good to eat.
Might as well eat it since I have it. Not too bad. It's dusty. It should be fine, right? Another whetstone. That's good. Maybe we're like 4.5 kilos over. I'm not seeing any magnifying lens here, which is a bit of a bummer. It's really well hidden here, and I can't see it. No, I guess I didn't get it in this playthrough in this location. Okay, fine. Oh, door. Now we're gonna have to drop some water when we go to the trappers and a few things. Like the quality tools, I'm just gonna leave there. Simple tools, because I'm gonna go make a fish hook if I find a piece of scrap metal lying around. Some more water. That'll reduce the weight. Because I think if I drop a bunch of water, I should be underweight. Yeah, okay. If we drop 4 kilos, we can drop the book and the tools and some water, and we'll be fine. Because we need to be light in order to make it to Mountain Town. Oh wait, the plane crash. Right, I was gonna go there. Okay, let's do that. It was just on this side, alright, so let me just see. Best way to get down there somewhat safely-ish. Oof. Does that look... Can I get back up from here? Doesn't look very safe. That's gonna be deadly if I jump off that. Okay. I don't know the best way to get down, honestly. Little pond up here. Didn't know that was a thing. Interesting. Get down here safely? Yeah, we can. I'm not sure you can get to that plane crash, honestly. Do you just, like, mountain goat over to it? Maybe like this? I don't know. I'd like to jump, check it out. Doubt there's much there, but, you know. I know you're cold, Will. It's fine, though. We just cling our way along to the side. Like this way? Oof. This is... I don't know. This is... I don't think so. That doesn't seem right. Okay, well, I got down without a sprain, so that's good news. Okay, I am not sure how to get up there, to be honest. Can you climb up these rocks, maybe? This way? I don't know why I'm so obsessed with trying to get to that plane crash now. No, that's not it. Okay, maybe one of you in the comments can let me know how to get to plane crash near Lookoff Tower. Because I either don't know or can't figure it out in time before it gets dark. So, yeah. There. Okay, it's the railroad tracks. We want to go this way, and that should get us to the trapper's cabin before nightfall, I think. I'm getting pretty tired. not ideal, but I just hope it's not the wind isn't gonna blow straight in our face again. But knowing my luck with the wind, probably is gonna
Maybe you
be.
could find a place to rest.
You find a place that the wind isn't blowing in our face again, damn it. That seems to be a perennial problem we run into here in this lately, is that the wind is straight against us the whole time. Wherever the heck I want to go, the wind is going the opposite direction. Yeah, that'll help the work. Quite encumbered now because the wheel's getting really tired here. Yeah, I know the wind's picking up. It's okay though. Oh shoot. You're interrupting my music. Wolf, oh, what a rude wolf you are. Oh, darn you.
Can't feel my feet.
Let me get a torch flare up just in case we need to get rid of this fool quickly. I still sprint, but not for very long. He's pretty darn tuckered out. In this fun condition, I'm not entirely sure that I'd survive a struggle, especially at this fatigue level. In fact, my chances are not good surviving a struggle. Alright, let's try this trick. Hopefully that old trick worked. This is the right way to go. I want to go over this hill. It should be on the other side of that, I think. What I really don't want to have happen is now is we get a sudden fog or visibility drops to near zero, and that's going to be... or navigation becomes terrible. I also hope we don't get an aurora right now.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Because in aurora, if we get aurora wolves, they're really up the creek. Because aurora wolves won't be afraid of my flares or anything. I just have to try to shoot one with the bow, but I don't. Also, being really tired is probably a good thing. It'll help us get more condition back. Double-edged sword, though, it makes traveling more difficult when it's tired. Okay. I'm keeping this flare in my hands because a wolf shows up unexpectedly. I have to light it at a moment's notice. I'm gonna keep the high ground so I have a chance of seeing wolves before they see me. You know, I think we might need to use a match tonight to start a fire and just make some tea. Okay. Okay, Trapper's cabin is just down this way. That's the back rock. We just want to get in that corner. Then we get to trappers. I can't believe I still haven't found a bedroll. That's kind of weird. That's the cave out of towards Mountain Town we're going to be using soon. This is probably the better way to go. Is down first and then up. Otherwise, the other route is up twice. We're definitely going to make some birch bark tea to recover all this condition, because as much as I can. That's the cave. Trapper's cabin right there. Probably one of the most iconic buildings in the Long Dark. Or it's, if I remember right. It's been there forever, basically. Let's see what we got here. No. Okay, cool. Alright, it's just... What's that? We got lots of sleep. Gonna make a tea, I think, and get lots of sleep. That will recover birch bark tea, and I don't know if we have herbal tea on us. I don't think we do, but we might find herbal tea in there. So we'll take a quick look. Trapper's Homestead. I don't know what's there. Hypothermic. Oh, it's like 28. That's not bad at all. So we're gonna get a good long 10-hour sleep. And then we'll be good to tackle the trip to Mountain Town tomorrow. Alright, in we go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's get a torch going and we'll get a fire started. Light it up. Alright, what we got here? First aid kit. Nothing. Locked. Antiseptic. First bottle. I don't want it though. Oh. Wilderness Kitchen. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to take that because Wilderness Kitchen is already level 4 cook.
Come on.
Man, you're certainly for a 75% chance of starting a fire. It took you 3 attempts. If I give a 30, I consider that a 33% chance. Okay.
Come on.
Take that note then. An extra sewing kit. So 4 attempts to start a fire. When you have a supposedly 75% chance of success, Will, that's pretty pathetic.
That did it.
About time, dude. Coal on there.
What have we here?
10 points. Well, we can... That's good. Let's see what we got here. Granola bar, we'll delete that. No, I could check the safe, but I doubt there's much in there. It's useful, honestly. Fast film. Well, we'll take that, I guess.
This'll come in handy.
When you find a camera, it will. So yeah, we're gonna have to go to the far territory to get a camera. Let's make prepared birch bark. We didn't find any herbal tea. That was kind of a bit of a shame. I'm gonna go for water. I don't want to make Might make a little extra water just to store it in here, but that's about it. I suppose we could try to crack the safe while we wait. Oh, that's 4. Okay. 4. 4 and 50. 55, 56. Alright, we got it. That was actually kind of easy.
Someone's stash.
Then we'll sweat her. Well, definitely drink that up. Good idea, Will. Make a couple of extras of these while we're at it. We'll make up some
Something's making me feel really tired.
reishi mushrooms. We'll cook up some rose hips too. I could make rose hip pie, but I'm not really interested in. We could make rose hip pie. It's gonna take. Sure. That will give us extra energy. Which could prove kind of useful. Minutes. I'm just gonna. Yeah, we'll just do that. 4 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. All right. Let's go eat some cured meat and get a good night's sleep. And those will be done in the morning. So, have some water. Make some more extra water while I'm waiting here, right? Well, if we're gonna build both right now, no, well, that's fine. All right, let's have a good night's sleep. Good night, and we'll see you next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.